Hi, I'm John. This is my show, An American Scheme, where I'm proving that Diana Ross is Michael Jackson's actual mother. And inevitably, what's happened is that I've come across all these Michael Jackson fake fans who just steal from Michael Jackson. So I've had to do a lot of exposing of fake Michael Jackson fans. I keep doing it, but the fans, what happens is the fans are fake them. Then I had to find out that the actual fans are fake too. So it's like, sheesh, boy, this is just a big mess of what's going on here. And it's like, no wonder Michael Jackson ended up as a dead junkie at 50 years old as a virgin, had a fucking horrible life. All you people think Michael Jackson had a great life. Go ask him if he had a great life. Yeah, he tell you, hell no, my life freaking sucked. I had no friends. I lived my entire life as a lie. Drugs are the only thing I can turn to that bring me joy. Drugs and hanging out with children who don't ask me stupid questions like all the stupid fans ask me, right? So it's just ridiculous. So I just wanted to show you this really quick on my page because I'm going to get into showing you all these fake people and that they're all doing it for monetization. They're all doing it for the money. They're all stealing from Michael Jackson. Now, everybody knows, if you know me, my story is original. I have done an original investigation into Michael Jackson being the son of Diana Ross and Smokey Robinson, right? There's no arguing that. That's totally original, right? I invented that. I've done that investigation. All my work is based around that. I've been doing this page for over 4 years. My page is monetized, but I don't monetize my videos, even the ones that are able to. What happens is, in these videos, I use some copyrighted material. And me personally, the way I understand it is that you can use copyrighted material as a fair use, okay? You can use that, but you're not really allowed to monetize it, right? But everybody else out there, they're using all this copyrighted material, and then they're still monetizing their videos and stuff, which I don't, it's like, you guys are thieves. I don't even understand why you do that. So I just wanted to show you, like, see, these are my videos, right? These are new videos I just put up. As you can see, the monetization is off, okay? I always turn it off. And see, some of them you'll roll down here, and you'll run into ineligible because I'm using copyrighted material, which I use copyrighted material, and if it says ineligible, I wasn't going to monetize anyways. It just gives commercials. It'll post, that means that there's going to be commercials on that page, and they'll give the money to whoever the video is that owns, because I use songs, I use videos and stuff, and I like them to do this because I want them to allow me to use their stuff, because sometimes I run into the things and they say, no, you can't use that, and then it's like, God, I made this damn video, and then I put it in here, and it says it's blocked worldwide. It's like, I don't want you to block my shit worldwide. I want you to take the monetization from me. Go ahead, take it. I don't care. And so, look, you'll see on my videos, you'll scroll down through the whole thing. Off, 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 off. Everything is off except a few that come ineligible because I'm using copyright material. But I could monetize my videos. As you can see, I turn that shit off. I don't do that, okay? And the reason I don't do that, there's two reasons. First of all, I'm doing an actual investigation, okay? My work is based around exposing the truth of Michael Jackson's life. That's my work, is what I actually do. I do an actual investigation, but in the process of using my investigation, I have to use a bunch of copyrighted materials, which I don't own that stuff, and I don't feel the right to monetize that stuff, right? So I'm going to expose all these fake people here on YouTube, and is what I keep telling you, is that they're stealing from Michael Jackson. And if they can't steal from Michael Jackson, they won't do it. They won't be here in YouTube. They're fake. The only reason they're here is to steal from Michael Jackson. That's it, right? So the YouTube, or the detail now, he's come up with all these problems where YouTube is hitting him saying your stuff is not eligible to be monetized because it's not original content. And he doesn't understand, why isn't it original content? And it's like, dude, all you do is steal from Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson has all the original content. The stuff of what you do, you don't add anything. You don't give any in-depth perspective or new forms of thoughts or bring any new conversation. You do nothing. I keep telling the fans, you people don't know the difference between this guy who's here stealing from Michael Jackson, who's only interested in monetizing his page and earning. I was combining those words. He was see like me. When I do like a video like this, it's not scripted. And you can tell it's not scripted because I make mistakes. And I like it to make mistakes like that. And because I'm not scripted. And so when I'm running through a video like this, I'm just trying to go as fast as I can. I'm trying to make this video as fast as I can to put as much information out there as fast as I can. And it's never perfect. Every video I do, I make mistakes. I say things and I'm like, oh shit, I should have said that a different way. And it's like, oh, well, I didn't explain it better. But that's part of the process. I'll get back to it later. I'll try and fix it later. And if the people don't understand understand that that's part of the process of what I go through, then it's like, well, what the fuck, man? How come I have to explain everything? It's like, dude, it fucking just bugs the fuck out of me. So here, let me just show you a little thing about the detail crying about him not being monetized.
So anyway, I reapplied on February the 13th for monetization. Really confident that I've done everything to show that I'm a real creator, that I create my own content, that there's real integrity to what I do. And a couple days later, well yesterday, I received an email from them saying that my reapplication was denied again.
Because that's his reapplication too. He's saying, no, I'm a real creator. And that's like, I keep telling you, he's not. He's not a real creator. He's a Michael Jackson thief. And he doesn't understand the difference between creating original content. He thinks because he's got a page, he can call himself a creator. It's like these things with like Janet Jackson. You people think that just because Janet Jackson makes videos and she's singing and stuff, you think she's an artist. This is a perfect example. Janet Jackson is not an artist. Michael Jackson is an artist. He's a creator. He writes the songs. He creates, like, even though he doesn't, like, make the music and stuff, he creates the beats in his head. He's got the rhythms. He knows the timing. And so if the person playing the music is doing it wrong, Michael says, no, and he'll do his beatboxing shit and says it needs to sound like this. And then the guy knows how to do that on the keyboard and shit, right? But the guy on the keyboard making the music, he's not creating the song. Michael Jackson actually created it. He just didn't actually put his fingers to the keyboard or on the guitar. But he actually created the music. Michael Jackson is a true artist of the truest form of there is out there. Michael Jackson's a freaking artist, a real creator. Janet Jackson doesn't do any of that shit. She doesn't write the songs. She doesn't come up with the beats. She doesn't even create her own dances like Paula Abdul was making her dances for her. That's why the same guys, Terry Lewis and Jimmy Jam, they start writing songs for Paula Abdul. Because they're like, well, shit, she's as good as a creator as anything of what Janet Jackson is. They're like, she's at least as good she's good looking. She's a real dancer. She actually brings something to the table. The only thing Janet Jackson brought to the table was the name Jackson. That's what she brought to the table. She's not even anywhere in the league of being a real artist. Paula Abdul at least was a real dancer. She brought something to the table. So then those guys started writing songs for her. And what happened? She became a big star. You people just don't understand how things work. Just like this guy. He does not understand how it's work. And like what I said, if he was any form of a real investigative journalist doing Michael Jackson research and doing news on Michael Jackson stories, he would have then told about my story. What happened though? I sent him emails about my story. I sent him the video saying, watch this. What do you do? He yelled at me, said, I refuse to look at your shit, and then he blocked me. So it's like, you're getting what's coming to you. You deserve to be kicked out of here for stealing from Michael Jackson. And YouTube, not me, this has nothing to do with me. YouTube stepped in on their own, looked at his page, and said, your page is not worthy of being monetized because you are not an original creator. You are not creating original content. You add nothing to Michael Jackson's work, which already exists out there. Just because you package it in a nice package and shit, that doesn't entitle you to fucking make money off of Michael Jackson's work. And then he reapplied. They told him again, no, you're wrong. They keep telling him, you know. And he said, okay, so I made a video and I told him, explained everything of what happened. This is the one where he went all in, right? And they told him again, no. Your shit is not original. You are not an original creator. You don't get it. This is what I keep telling you. So now I'm going to show you a whole bunch of other ones. I keep telling you that all these people are frauds. They're not capable of talking about my story, the one original story that is out here that has been published in newspapers and frickin' articles out there, but still they refuse to give me any frickin' credit that I've actually brought something original to the table, a totally original story, which they're not capable of reporting on because they're not interested in doing anything about originality and doing original investigations. That's not what they're interested in. All they're interested in is promoting Michael Jackson's work to Michael Jackson's stupid fans so he can steal from Michael Jackson and get monetized. And if he can't get monetized and steal from Michael Jackson, he will leave. And that's what's going to happen. They're all fake. So, let's go through a list of a bunch of people I've encountered in here. Okay, so Ashley Ann is funny because here, I just saw this. It's like, oh, she just came back. I didn't even know that she'd come back because she was gone for so long. She's like, I'm alive because she was gone for so long. It was like 2 years back here. Then she makes a video saying, okay, I'm alive. Still doesn't do shit. And then what happens? Just like Leaving Neverland. Okay, so they make this Janet Jackson documentary. Total bullshit. But what happened? All the Michael Jackson people talked about it because they're fake. I didn't even watch it because to me it's just so fake. It was no need to even watch it. There was nothing there. There's nothing. There was nothing there of any interest to me. The whole story is bullshit. I don't want to have to debunk all the stuff. It's so ridiculous. She's like worthless. Janet Jackson's story to me is useless. It doesn't do it. It's pointless. I didn't even watch it. That's how worthless and useless it is. But what happened to these fake Michael Jackson YouTubers? Just like Leaving Neverland, the same exact thing. Leaving Neverland came out, it brought all these people, and we gotta talk about this. I can build a page fighting against that and stuff. So what happened? She's like, I'm gonna come in and do a Janet Jackson documentary. That brought her back in. But then she's like, what does she really want to do? She wants my worst concert experience. I'm sure it wasn't a Jackson concert, because Michael Jackson concert, because she's too young to have ever seen a Michael Jackson concert. So instantly, what she wants to do is she wants to integrate herself back into the community by talking about Michael Jackson, and she wants to transition that into her life so she can become a YouTuber and talk about the stuff that she wants to talk about, because she really doesn't want to talk about Michael Jackson anymore. She's fake. That's what I've told you the whole time. She's fake. She's just here stealing from Michael Jackson, just like all these other people. River Gibbs. He was big. He was big in the Michael Jackson scene, right? And what happened? The day before Leaving Neverland comes out, he says, everybody stay strong. We know this is fake. We already know all this stuff. We know it's fake. The day after Leaving Neverland comes out, he says, Michael Jackson's a pedophile. I'm leaving the community. And you people are all in shock. I'm like, I told you. I told you he's fake. The guy is weak-minded. He's not a real Michael Jackson fan. He's fake. That's how they all are. So this is JacksonPassion. And I just saw here, she made some videos recently too, which I hadn't seen. I haven't been by these people's page in a long time. So she made 2 years ago, and then she left and she joined the BTS, the BTS Army. She left and she tried to make a page on the BTS Army page. She was going to join up in that and become BTS Army stuff, and that's what she was wanting to do. She was wanting to join that, and I don't know whatever happened and stuff, but then whatever, and then now she's back here thinking, maybe I can go back to my Michael Jackson fans and do my stupid stuff and steal from them and shit, right? So, okay, so let's discuss MJ's albums, bringing nothing to the table. Michael Jackson has music. Everybody knows he makes music. What do we care about your stupid opinion for? That's what these people, what I keep trying to say is, they're not talking about Michael Jackson, the artist. They don't understand the Michael Jackson. What they want to do is give their opinion. They want to say, my opinion as a fan matters because I'm a fan. No, it doesn't. You're a fan. You can't even understand the songs. If you can't explain the fucking songs, then your opinion doesn't mean anything. That's all there is to it. If you don't understand Michael Jackson's actual artwork, then who cares about your opinion? You got no right to an opinion. It's ridiculous. You're only here to steal from Michael Jackson. Then you got Michael Jackson defense with Thon Lexy. What did he do? Leaving Neverland came out, he came in here and said, I can build up a fan base, because he was trying to be his blacklight hip hop before he did his Michael Jackson thing. Then the Leaving Neverland came out, and he started making videos yelling at the Leaving Neverland and all that stuff, the Dan Reed and stuff, and he found he got a fan base, so he ran with it. Not that he's a Michael Jackson fan, doesn't care anything. People gave him, people watched his videos, he ran with it, and then he built up an audience of which he dumped as soon as he could. He dumped and built up another audience, and that's where he's back on his blacklight hip hop show doing that, and that's all he cares about. He doesn't care about the Michael Jackson shit anymore. Just like I always told you, he was not capable of doing any investigation or giving any insight or really quality opinions about my story. He's fake. He's fake. As I keep telling you, they're all fake. They're all fake, and this is what they will do. They will come in here and steal and lie they'll steal from Michael Jackson, lie to Michael Jackson's fans because they're stupid. That's the whole thing. They're stupid fans. Look my story is important, but I am not going to bow down to stupid fans because you're stupid. I'm not going to not call you stupid. I call it like I see it. And when I come in here and I have the experience with the stupid fans, I got to tell you, I've had experience with Michael Jackson's fans, and let me tell you, they're fucking stupid. The ones who proclaim themselves to be the biggest fans are the worst. They're the Michael Jackson thieves. They're totally fake fans, and I've encountered numbers of them, and they're fake. Now, I've encountered other people who are just Michael Jackson fans. They just live their life. They go about their life. Michael Jackson is one of the people of which they like, and those are the real fans. And I talk to them, and they send me information. They're out there looking on their own for stuff, and they send it to me. I try and give them credit in my videos, but what happened, like just recently on the last video I did, there's some pieces in there that was given to me from other people, but I didn't highlight it in the video because it would just take too long. And then I forgot exactly who gave me what piece, because it's been a few weeks since I had made a video because I was doing something else, but because of the other thing I was doing, I could build another page. You people don't understand. Like, I was just building another page. I was doing shit. What happened? It started getting popular. I started getting a lot of attention, a lot of views. And what happened? I dumped it. I did what I wanted to do, and then I stopped. And I dumped the whole fucking thing, and I came right back to doing my Michael Jackson shit, because that's what I'm interested in. I wasn't going to let them force me into building a brand about what I was doing, so I dumped it all. Boom, I came back over to do my shit, what I'm really interested in, doing my Michael Jackson shit. So like I said, Thon Lexy, fake as can be. He's totally fake, easy to see. Now, German in Venice, right? He was a huge Michael Jackson fan. Huge. But in reality, what happened? Because like I said, he never talked about my story. So there's no way that he didn't come across my name being in the Michael Jackson scene. There's no way he didn't come across my name and that I was doing a story. So he never investigated my story. And if he ever did, he wasn't interested in telling the truth, because he's not a real Michael Jackson fan. When it comes down to it, they're not real. He's a fake one. He's fake. He's a fake Mike. It would be harder for a lot of people to see it with him, but I understand the way it goes, and he's fake. So what happened? As soon as he got attention for doing other videos about homeless people, he's doing all his homeless shit, right? And it got attention. What happened? He dumped all of his Michael Jackson content. He completely stopped doing that, and all he does is now he's like the man about town in Venice and in LA, and let's go look at the homeless people. And he's like the man about town in the LA scene and shit now. That's what he is. As soon as he had a chance, this is what the people forced him into this. He said, fine, I'll dump my Michael Jackson shit and I'll start making videos for you people. Because he's fake. He was never here to do Michael Jackson shit. He was always fake. And as soon as somebody paid him to do something else, he ran and did something else. Because he's fake. They're all fucking fake. MattsFTR is just disgustingly no talent. He's a no talent loser. He look at this video, Final Fantasy VII. All he wants to talk about is Cinderella and fucking video games. That's really who he is. That's the person of who he is. Okay, he's going to give you insightful criticism and opinions about the new Cinderella movie. Oh, he's going to give you his insightful opinions about these video games. Okay, well, go do that shit. Stop claiming that you were ever a Michael Jackson fan, because you were never a Michael Jackson fan. You were always just a Michael Jackson thief, like all these fake motherfuckers out there. You're fake as fuck, MattsFTR. You got Michael Trapson, right? Now, I fully give Michael Trapson for having a unique take on Michael Jackson. But the thing is, when he originally made his first video, I think it was the Billie Jean and I Dab is the one he said. He made that and it got like 1 million views. It went viral. Okay, but if that video doesn't go viral, then there is no Michael Trapson. That's it. You think he would have continued doing Michael Jackson? No. That's it. If that video doesn't get a lot of attention, then he doesn't keep doing it. Because then the only reason he keeps doing it, because he sees he can make money off of it. And he can get fame and money from stealing from Michael Jackson's legend. That's it. He's not a real Michael Jackson fan, and I can prove it. Because like I said, in the beginning, if that video doesn't go viral, then there's no way he continues to do it. Then when he does get fame and starts putting out some decent, I'll give him some credit about what he does, as far as all the people out here. Now, I don't consider Michael Trapson an artist at all. He's not an artist and shit, right? He's just a YouTube, low-level form of artist making music. Nobody ever would hear about him in the real world because he's not a real artist. He never would have gained any fame if it's not for, YouTube. In YouTube, anybody can come in here and be a freaking artist and shit, right? Anybody can write an original song. He said he's got a freaking record studio at his house, a recording studio. It's yeah, but you can't write any original songs that aren't related to Michael Jackson that are going to get you any attention, right? Freaking OG Cano. He's like, I'm original I'm original gangster can of whoop ass. That's what he is. He's like a wrestler version, right? He's OG Cano. He's an original gangster can of whoop ass. I'll get a can of whoop ass on your ass and shit, right? He's like a wrestling version, okay? There's like football players, and then there's wrestlers, right? It's totally different. It's completely different about what is actually going on. He thought he could be like a wrestler. He's doing this wrestler drama, and it's all entertaining and shit, right? But he thinks he's a football player now. You are not a football player. You're just like some wrestler who's dancing around in your freaking tighty whities and shit, right? You're not an artist, dude. So he's in after his he got fame, right? What he tried to do is he tried to switch over to this cool Cano, because he couldn't do OG Cano anymore, right? Because now, I'm cool. When people tell you they're cool, or I'm an OG, it's like, dude, it's not for you to call yourself an OG. The other people place that fucking title on you as OG, okay? It's not for you to label yourself as cool. It's for other people to fucking label you as cool. And that means you gotta have cool people, actual cool people, not your fans and the stupid followers that you hang around with. You hang around with a bunch of bum losers and shit. That's why you appear to be cool and shit, right? That's why you appear to be an OG, because you hang around with a bunch of fake fucking losers and shit, right? So, Trapson, he got his fame, right? As soon as he gets his fame, what he did is he tested the waters, just like in the original thing, when he did his original Billie Jean and I Dab and shit, right? That got a lot of attention. So what would have happened is if he went to this cool Cano, and if he actually was cool and had original talent of which he could actually produce on his own, if he could sell himself, if this would have got 1 million views, that's it. Michael Jackson would have been done. You people really think Michael Trapson likes putting on fucking makeup and a wig and likes sitting around in his soft little voice talking like Michael Jackson to entertain Michael Jackson's stupid fans? Come on, he hates it. You people don't know. He hates doing Michael Jackson content. He fucking hates it. And he hates it even more because when he went over and tried to do this shit, and all his videos now suck too. You look at his page, he's got like 400,000 fucking subscribers and he can't even get 10,000 views on a video. I mean, come on. That is some lame ass fucking shit. Man, I'd hate to fucking have to be dealing with that shit. Understand? It's like, man, I got 400,000 subscribers. I can't even get 10,000 views on a video. So, I mean, because he sucks and shit. His fucking shit sucks. His work sucks now. His videos are lame as fuck. I haven't seen a good video from him in a long time where I thought, boy, that was a good video. Boy, it's been a long fucking time. It's been a long time. His videos are horrible. I think somebody else, either it's because maybe it's because he's not doing cocaine anymore and shit, and maybe the cocaine was helping him be a little bit funnier, or it's that the people that he was hanging around with when he was doing cocaine, which he's gotten rid of all those friends, they were the ones probably giving him the ideas. They were the ones helping him making the better quality videos, and now that he's gotten rid of all those people and he's gotten rid of cocaine, now you see the videos he's putting out. They suck. They're not funny. It pisses me off when I see in the comments that people are saying, this is so funny. It's like, dude, you people will laugh at it. You'll say that about anything because this sucks. His work sucks. Just like his cool Cano. He tried to do his own shit, and what happened? It fucking sucked. Only thing he's got is a real abilities. He can edit. He's a good editor. I'll totally give him that. He can edit. He can edit some shit, right? He can do some editing. Besides that, you're just a low-level form of artist of what you do and shit. And without stealing from Michael Jackson, then you're really nothing. Because the shit you do on your own pretty much sucks and shit, right? So, that's, yeah, I think that's the last person I pulled up and shit. So they're all fake. Just like I keep telling you, they're all fake. As soon as they can get another, only use Michael Jackson for either if they can steal from him, like the detail where they're actually making their living from stealing from him, or they're going to use Michael Jackson as an outlet to go do something else, like Thon Lexy, like Michael Trapson tried to do. It didn't work, but like German in Venice did. The fact that German in Venice did it, it's like, come on. Dude, he was as hardcore Michael Jackson as anybody out there hardcore. But what happened? As soon as they gave him so much more attention for doing Homeless, being the man about Man of Town, about LA, he dropped his Michael Jackson shit. He very rarely once picks it up because he has to do it. He has to be like, well, I was a Michael Jackson, or I still have to honor them. But that's not what he does. That's not where he's getting his money from. That's not where his fame fucking actually came from. He's getting his attention now from the other shit. And what happened when he did that? He instantly dropped Michael Jackson content and he started doing reporting about homeless people. I mean, come on. It's so easy to see. And Trapson, if Trapson would have got a bunch of attention on this Cool Cano page, that's it. The Michael Jackson shit would be done. You think all these stupid videos that he just made, they never would have been created because he'd be busy doing something else. And he's not making it. He only puts out those videos just so you can say he's still making content. He knows if he doesn't make a video once in a while, he sees his page is dying. He sees he's got 400,000 subscribers and his page is basically fucking dead. It's ridiculous. So he's like, I have to make a video out there because I got to keep those fucking the really stupid Michael Jackson fans that he has on the hook. He's like, I got to keep them on the hook and shit, right? Because he knows he's lost all of it. He's lost it all. He's done. He's a has-been. He's a fucking person who was a Michael Jackson person. Now he's nothing.